The audiolingual approach. The creation. This method was developed in the 1950s in the United States at the University of Michigan by Charles Price and Robert Lato. Adding to this information, the main reason why they created this method was to teach the military personnel during the Second World War so they could communicate with their allies or enemies. The main focus. In this method, we focus on speaking skills and shape the use of certain structures, patterns, and verbs while talking. Basically, the goal of this method is teach students how to communicate through using the target language while speaking. Materials. For this method, we are going to use audios and videos that they help students practice the pronunciation. Authentic material. The real life situations help students understand how the language is spoken. The dialogues illustrate the target structure, the situation, and provides cultural information. And drills, repeating a chunk of language to help learners memorize it. As you may notice, we don't do a lot of writing. We don't care a lot about grammar, and instead focus mainly in listening and speaking. The role of the teacher is the teacher must provide accurate language models and cues to students, check for errors, and facilitate the target language practice. And the role of the students are mainly receptive and imitative. They should pay attention to teacher carefully, listen, repeat, and memorize the target language. Essentially, the teacher must bring useful vocabulary in context so students can repeat and learn how to use it outside when speaking to a native. The advantages and disadvantages are the drills make students remember the materials, students get good pronunciation, students focus on target language only, and the disadvantage, the students lack writing skills. The students can use information outside the memorizing patterns, and rules stay back. One activities we can use to implement this method is the dialogue memorization. The teacher provides students with a dialogue to repeat and memorize. After understanding the dialogue structure, the teacher will introduce new vocabulary for students to incorporate into the dialogue. For example, I'm going to them, then the teacher will provide vocabulary related to places they can go, such as supermarket, hospital, bank, park, etc. And students will use it to create new sentence like I'm going to the park, I'm going to the bank. And by having students utilize vocabulary replacement, they learn to memorize, develop sentence building skills, foster creativity, and prepare them for real life conversation. And this is all for the audiolingual method. Thank you.